with MSN.ca. We got Shirley and Duke from Garbage. Hey guys, welcome back to Canada.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
It's been a while.
It has been a very
How long
long
has it
time.
been?
Well, 7 years, something like that? You tell me. You're in the band.
Yeah, I think it might be 8 years since we've been in Canada.
Yeah.
The record, Not Your Kind of People, talks about lies. The opening track on the record talks about lies. There seems to be a thematic thing about lying going back to the
Yes,
lyrics on this record.
That is correct.
How come?
Because I feel like truth is getting harder and harder to find these days. To me, it's a precious commodity. I think that people aren't very honest about their feelings. They're scared to tell the truth. And that bothers me. Because, I'm a pretty straightforward person. You ask me a question, I'll more or less give you a straight answer.
More or less, yeah.
But I don't think that's very common anymore. It's very unfashionable to tell the truth.
Why is that? That's interesting. Why is that?
I don't know why. I just feel like we're living in a sort of dishonest times when people have struggled to tell the truth about who they are, what they want, what they need, what they dream about. And I see it everywhere, people not being honest. And I think you can't have the life you want unless you're prepared to be honest.
How does it feel to be back on the road with the band? Did it gel right away?
I think it feels amazing to be back on the road with the band. I mean, primarily because our fans have been outrageous and the shows have been great, and it's hard to feel cynical about any of it because it's been amazing.
Was it easier to gel to play the live performances or the studio when you first got back in that studio the first time? What felt easier, I guess?
Well, it's all been really easy. Everything has gelled quite nicely. Thank you very much. Our first foray into the studio was great. We had a few bottles of wine and reminisced and laughed for a while, and then we went and played and came up with a new song almost immediately. So,
What song was that?
Battle in Me. Oh, cool. Yeah, it was written right, just jamming. We just came up with it, and that was very heartening. So that was a nice gelling experience. And
I'm going to keep using my word the whole time.
yeah, well, it's such a great word, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah, it is.
And the live shows, I think we're playing better than we ever have, which is a bold statement, perhaps, but
Indeed.
I think it's true.
And there's no guitar amps on stage? Is that true?
No, everything's kind of in the box.
So how does that work? How do you plug your guitar into what?
Never you mind.
Okay, all right.
They're the memories of you inside my head. So all these pictures of us burning radio.
Battle in Me, that's the one with the White Rabbit reference, is
Yeah.
that correct? So there's that, you mentioned Jefferson Airplane on this record, and you go back to Push It, you have that little Beach Boys Don't Worry Baby thing. So are you trying to sneak in a little 60s music reference here and there?
I try and sneak in little references whenever I can. I don't know why. I just enjoy it because I feel it's sort of a nod to what came before us, and it's a mark of respect in a funny way. And yeah, I don't know why I do it.
Do you write all lyrics? Or is it a whiteboard situation with the band kind of thing?
I write a lot of the lyrics, but the boys have ideas and they bring that in, and if I relate to them, I'll use them. But when you're the singer, the words have to mean, or at least for me, they have to be as though they were my words completely, always.
They always seem to be a little darker, a little more melancholy, except for a tune like The One, where it's a happy song on the record. You're just like, whoa, this came out of nowhere.
Yeah, you see, I think the one is really dark. The weird thing to me, though, is people make a lot about me being dark and lyrically dark, and I don't think my lyrics are particularly dark. I'd love to challenge somebody to actually say, well, what's dark about it? I mean, all the
Challenge
things...
him.
I don't know off the top of my head. I'm trying to get
No,
stuff.
don't. I'm not going to put you on the spot like that. But I do read a lot of like, oh, Shirley Manson's dark and gothic. And I'm like, no, I'm not dark or gothic. I mean, I will if I see like a poo on the carpet, say, oh, look, there's a poo on the carpet. And a lot of people will just sort of sail on by and pretend it's not there. Mm-hmm. So my style is very sort of forthright, but I don't think I'm dark and gothic. Maybe just a little.
We do something called 5 questions, 5 quick questions, 1-word answers.
I love this kind of thing.
All right, here we go. Road or studio?
Road.
Studio.
Lennon or McCartney?
Lennon.
McCartney.
When you hear a song, what hits you first? Lyrics, melody, or rhythm?
Lyrics.
Melody.
Song you've written you're most proud of?
One word. It can only
It doesn't
be one
need to be
word.
one word. That's true.
Sugar.
Sugar, there you go.
Vow.
Cool. This one does need to be one word. In one word, garbage.
We're too dumb to answer that question.
Dumb.